back to my channel. Are we ready to open up window number 4 in our advent calendar? I'm so excited. So number 4 is right here. It's kind of a bigger window. I'm going to get my take your pick tool that's going to help me. Oh, I ripped that a little bit. I've been trying to open these really carefully because I want to use the numbers for something. All right, you ready? Drum roll, please. Here we go. Oh, these are fun. So we've got some die cuts here. These will be good. We can stamp maybe some sentiments from the stamp set. Last video, I didn't use the stamp set. Oh, I like these. And they've got gold foil trimming. And it looks like are there 2 of each? There's 2 of some of them. Oh, these are going to be fun. Yeah, so this goes here. I like the dots on those. Oh, and that's cute. Well, there's 2 of some and then 1 of some of the others. So this is going to be very fun. So let's go ahead and clear our desk and see what we can do with all of these. Alrighty, I went through the package of these fun labels and tags. I think this would be really fun for the holidays with them approaching, or even Thanksgiving. You can even do place settings, you know, write the names in these and put them by the plates. That would be really fun. But I chose this particular square. It's 2 by 2 and it's got a border of the gold dots. And we're going to use our stamp set. Oh, and I'm also going to use definitely 1, if not 2, of just the gold foil dovetail. And I don't even think that the camera is picking up the beauty in these. I love gold foil. I have some pre-cut paper here. I have an idea in my head and we're going to see if it's going to work. I am choosing to do another fall version of this card just because we're in fall and I thought this might be a good Thanksgiving card. I also have several birthdays coming up in November. And this just shows again that the stamp set and the products can be year-round. So I have an envelope here. We might embellish that. I have a card base and this is 4 1/4 by 11, and I'm doing a top fold card today. I don't do top fold cards enough, and I really like the top fold cards. So we'll just give that a nice crisp fold. I have a piece of early espresso cardstock cut down of 1/4 inch smaller, so it's 4 by 5 1/4. And we will go ahead and adhere that, and I'm using my Stampin' Seal Plus, and I will put all the products that I use in the description box below. Also, I noticed the other day that in video number 3, I got my titles for that video mixed up with another video, so I had to delete them and start over again. So if you had left a comment and I didn't respond, that is why, and I apologize for that. All right, we are going to do a little bit of stamping now. We're going to use the butterfly because we are going to have some fall themed butterflies. I haven't used this stamp yet, and I think I already mentioned to you how much I love this style of stamp because it's kind of like the brush, kind of like it looks like it's painted, which I think gives it a really nice effect. So we've got our wings, and then there is also the butterfly head and the antennas. So I'm going to put that on a smaller block, and we will season that just by simply rubbing it on my skin to get that manufacturer film off. If you don't like rubbing it on your skin, you can always get an eraser. And I am going to use the For Someone Extra Special. I already used that on my birthday card, but I love this sentiment, and it's going to be perfect for either a birthday or a Thanksgiving. And then I am also going to use this little itty bitty flower right here. And I'll get another small block. And then we will start stamping. I'm going to stamp off of my paper. So I'm bringing in an all-purpose mat. So this white sheet is cut just 1/4 inch smaller than the early espresso. So it's 3 3/4 by 5. And the colors we're going to use are Timid Tiger, and then I'm using Saffron, which is a close to my heart color. The Crushed Curry is the exact same color. And then Early Espresso. So we're going to start, and I think I'm going to do the butterflies in the Crushed Curry. And because this is a solid stamp, and what that means is you don't have to color it in. When you have stamps where you color them in, those are called outline stamps. This is a solid stamp because once you ink it up, you stamp it and you're done. And so with solid stamps, I like to go twist, twist, stamp, 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 just to get a nice coverage. And I'm just going to have our butterflies fly down the edge, up and down the edge of the, I guess they're flying up because butterflies fly up. All right, so then for the head and antennas, I'm going to use my Early Espresso. And I'm going to do a test. Yeah. So this goes just right in the middle of the wings. And I can tell you this stamp set is really easy to stamp. I'm having no problem looking through the camera. I just noticed I didn't get the full coverage of that, but that's okay. Okay, then with the little flower, we're going to do it in the orange, the Timid Tiger. Okay. And then I cut a piece of Crushed Curry cardstock, and this was a 12 by 12, and I'm using the dark side. And I'm thinking that this piece, that one of the labels that we opened behind window number 4, could go like this. Okay, so see, we can't really see that orange flower. So now what I can do is figure out where else to put the orange flowers. So I think I'm going to put one right here. And then we'll do one up here. Let's see if that will work better. Yeah. And then we'll do our sentiment in the Early Espresso. And I'm going to do a test. And that fits perfectly right in the center there. And then we can adhere this. I'm afraid my tape runner is going to run out again. It always runs out when I'm filming. And then we can put this right here like this. And then, actually, you know what? I'm going to peel this off because I think I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. So see, here's an example. I'm using Sail Plus and I was able to pull it off. So we're going to put this right. You know what? I think I'm going to... Put it right there like that. And then what I'm thinking is we can use these on each side. But rather than use two, I am going to get my snips and we're going to dovetail the other end of this banner. So I'm just eyeballing the center, cutting a slit, and then going from one corner to the top of that slit and the other corner to the top of that slit. And then I'm just going to eyeball this and cut it in half. Okay, so then let's adhere this. And then I'm going to put some seal right at the edge of both of these. And then we can put one banner there. And then I'm going to trim this up a little bit. I don't like the way this edge is too long. Yeah, that's better. That there like that. And then that's going to go right there like that. And so let me get some dimensionals. We'll give it a little bit of dimension. And yes, I tend to go a little extra with dimensionals. I like to use a lot of them. But now I have this banner that I can use and make another card like this or use it for something else. I do want to create some scrapbook pages. There we go. And then let's just add a little bit of our fun little sequence that we got behind window number 3. But before we do that, I'm going to stamp the inside. I'm going to stamp the butterfly. I'm going to stamp one here and one here. So I think I'm going to refer to this stamp set as a neutral because you can use it with all year long. Let's add a few flowers. There we go. Right, and I have my fine tip glue, and at the time of this filming, this came back in stock. So I think I mentioned on a previous video that you could go in on my website and search for this, and then it will allow you to click on a box to say notify me when it comes in. And I was notified on Wednesday night that it came in. So it is available. I don't know how long it will be available. So if you are wanting it or you want to stock up on it, I would recommend you do that ASAP because it always goes out of stock. Aren't these little gems just fun? They really add to the card. So there we go, for someone special. And if we wanted to, we could even, as you can tell, I'm really loving this butterfly. We can stamp, I think I'm going to stamp the back. And I'm going to have my butterflies go like this. At first, I was going to stamp it on the side like that, but decided to do this instead. But it's always fun to decorate the envelopes. That's one thing I love about the Paper Pumpkin subscription boxes and the kits collection. When they're cards, you always get fun envelopes. You could even stamp an envelope in here if you wanted to. So there you go. I gotta wait for this to dry. But project number 4, using this fun collection of gold trim labels. This is actually going to be great for a Days of December album or December Daily. So anyway, if you like this video, if you could give me a thumbs up. If you don't already subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Would love to know if you make Thanksgiving cards, and would love to know if you got the calendar and if you've opened any of the windows yet, or if you are waiting until December 1st. And I will catch you on the next video. Bye-bye.